House lawmakers press Shein over sale of childlike sex dolls in the United States. House lawmakers have asked fast fashion retailer Shein to explain how childlike sex dolls were allowed to appear on its e-commerce platform and whether any were sold to U.S. customers, escalating an international controversy that earlier this month led France to suspend the company's online marketplace. In a November 20 letter to Shein CEO Shein, Representatives Vern Buchanan and Debbie Wasserman Schultz, joined by 32 other members of Congress, sought clarity on the retailer's internal controls and whether U.S. consumers were exposed to illegal content. Founded in China and now headquartered in Singapore, Shein is known for its low-cost, rapid turnover fashion and for hosting thousands of independent vendors on its marketplace. The lawmakers said the request follows reports earlier this month that access to Shein's French site was temporarily blocked after authorities found dolls resembling children offered for sale by third-party vendors. Buchanan, who is leading the bipartisan inquiry, said in a statement, "It is incredibly disappointing that a major global retailer allowed childlike sex dolls to be sold on its platform, products that are known to fuel pedophilia and endanger children." He added that companies that fail to stop such items must be held fully accountable and prevented from ever enabling this kind of behavior again. Wasserman Schultz said the sexual exploitation of children cannot be stopped while such products continue to be made and sold, stressing that e-commerce companies must not allow their platforms to be used to distribute items that encourage abuse. Letter flags breaches. In their letter, lawmakers said French authorities discovered on October 31 that Shein's website was selling sex dolls with a childlike appearance. One listing described a product as a sex doll, male toy with erotic body, and showed an image of a doll resembling a young girl holding a teddy bear. The lawmakers said a Shein representative confirmed that third-party vendors began selling childlike sex dolls on the platform on October 16. They noted this directly contradicts Shein's policies, which ban illegal or restricted goods, including items that promote child abuse and exploitation. They added that the listings raise concerns that similar items may have been available in the United States, including in states such as Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky, Utah, and Hawaii, where the sale of such dolls is explicitly banned. The letter cites research warning that childlike sex dolls can have a reinforcing effect on pedophilic ideation. Although the lawmakers acknowledged Shein's later decision to ban all sex dolls and suspend its adult product category, they said it was unacceptable that the dolls were ever allowed to be listed. They asked the company to clarify by December 20 whether the dolls were sold to U.S. customers, whether law enforcement was notified, how the company plans to recall any completed sales, and what measures it will adopt to prevent future violations. The letter also urges Shein to commit to a permanent, global ban on childlike sex dolls, even in countries where such sales are not explicitly illegal. The Epoch Times contacted Shein for comment but did not receive a reply by publication time. Suspension in France. France said on November 5 that it was suspending access to Shein's online platform unless the retailer proves its content complies with French law. The government's announcement coincided with the opening of Shein's first physical retail location, a pop-up inside Paris's Bazaar de El Hôtel de Ville department store. Under French law, regulators can require online platforms to remove clearly illegal content such as child pornography within 24 hours, and failure to comply can result in orders for internet providers and search engines to block or delist the site. A day later, on November 6, France's finance and digital ministers asked the European Commission to launch an urgent investigation, calling the listings serious breaches of European regulations. Shein told the Epoch Times on November 6 that it had taken note of the government's decision and was cooperating with authorities. "We are committed to working with the French authorities to address any concerns swiftly as we have always done," the company said. It added that it had temporarily suspended listings from independent third-party vendors on its French marketplace while it reviews and strengthens oversight of their activity.